Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. So, almost ready to get underway. And pitching in this game, Ryan Yarborough. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
And now, Jarren Duran. Yeah, that's fouled off. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there's one down. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Check out the Red Sox lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Rafael Devers.
And Boog, he leads the team in on-base percentage and runs scored. I mean, those two things are pretty much connected because obviously you can't score without getting on base. This is a guy who really acts as a catalyst for this lineup.
2 down, base is empty. And now, Rob Refsnyder. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Peraza gets it to first. Red Sox go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Boston. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here in New York, now the starting pitcher in this one, Garrett Crochet. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
And that's off the outside edge. 3-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
You got a full count.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Three-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Three-two. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
And here is Ben Rice. Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And it is gone. He sends it out of here. His 13th home run of the season. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Well, he almost robbed a home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
It's Aaron Judge now. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field, and there's one down. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
Outside low, ball 2.
2-1.
Left field, Duran. He's there. He's got it. And there are 2 down.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Jason Dominguez now at the plate. Just missed.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
In the air out towards right center. Ref Snyder on the move to the alley. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. 2-run blast for the Yankees this inning. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. New inning getting started. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Carlos Narvaez.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That misses. 2-2. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
Up the middle, Reyes. Over to first. 1 out in the second.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Next is the speedy first baseman, Romy Gonzalez. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One out, bases empty. And Earl Hendricks punches him out. That's a strikeout.
Batting 6.
2 outs, bases empty. And next for the Red Sox, Abraham Toro. Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ground ball right side and foul ball. 2 outs, bases empty. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, DJ LeMahieu. And that one is lifted in the air. Rafaela sizing this one up. Makes the grab, one down.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Austin
Wells stepping in now for the Yankees.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
One down, base is empty. Lined, and that's a base hit. Around first, digging for two. Throws to second, but he's in there easily.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Pablo Reyes stands in. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
1-2's the count.
Wells, the runner at second with one away. The shortstop takes the ball.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Fouls it back with two strikes. Man at second. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Now the third baseman, Oswald Peraza. And that one almost hit him. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there.
Ball.
Well, out there on the mound, he's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
2 outs. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. It's going to fall for a hit. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's an RBI single. It's 3-zip.
Picks himself up an RBI just to flare down that right field line, and he got it to drop in fair. I guarantee you, he was yelling, get down as he ran out of the box because, Boog, sometimes you just got to talk to it.
Crochet checks over to first, and he's back. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. That one the other way. Hauls it in to end the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 3-0. You're dialed into the show. Top half of the third inning. Now it's the shortstop, Trevor Story. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
That's a ball.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range. And close holes that, are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
The center fielder, number 3, Cedon Rafaela.
And now the center fielder, Cedon Rafaela.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Clobber to right field, way back, gone. So he goes the opposite way with that one. It's 3-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's the second baseman, Christian Campbell. One down, base is empty. Hard hit, right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
The batter, the left fielder, Jaron Duran.
So the lineup flips over. Now batting Jaron Duran. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. And a breaking ball misses outside. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Just missed. Rafael Devers hoping for a chance. He would represent the tying run.
Yeah, Boog, plenty of power in that bat. They'd love to give him a shot here.
This one in the air, center field. And that is that. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. As we go to the last of the third. In now is the Yankees DH, Ben Rice. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 1 away. Here comes Aaron Judge.
Number 99.
This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate, and there's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Just missed. And it's even up.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Now batting, the left fielder, Cody.
Here's Cody Bellinger. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1-2.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Judge stands at first with one out. Got him. That K is his third of the game.
The center fielder, number 24.
So digging in, Jason Dominguez. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
That misses.
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Good job to fight that one off. And it remains 2-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. One left for the Yankees as the lead remains 3-1. On to the fourth. Here now the Red Sox DH, Rafael Devers. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And that one is downstairs. And now it's filled up 3-2. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
So up next, Rob Refsnyder. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Going back, Bellinger. Back some more. Get out of town. That's one way to quiet the crowd. And we're level. It's 3-3.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
In the air, right field. Hauls it in for the out.
The first baseman, number 23,
Romy Gonzalez. Up next for the Red Sox. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. Kind of just punts it out there the other way. Didn't hit it real hard, but he got just enough of it to dunk it behind the infield. And I tell you what, you'll take those every day you can get them. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Go ahead run on base. Abraham Toro, the next to hit. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Action in the pen down there. Ian Hamilton getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Hill getting cranked up as well. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Bellinger makes the catch, and that'll do it. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. We're tied now with 3 apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now in the Bronx, bottom 4, and now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in.
LeMahieu.
The pitch to LeMahieu. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
The catcher, number 28, Austin.
We all saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? StatCast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem.
Now, Austin Wells. And a count 1-2. Nobody out. Runner at first. High fly ball out towards left field. Ranging back. And out of here. Home run number 10 of the year. It's 5-3. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort in left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
And next for New York, Pablo Reyes. That misses the zone. 2-2. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2-2 now. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. Here's the third baseman, Oswald Peraza. Still only one out here in the inning. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit.
Next pitch is outside.
So I went to the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me, he said, you're trying to put me out of business, aren't you? And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
So did Super Joe give you 2
now
suits?
Batting,
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Goldschmidt.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Paul Goldschmidt will hit next. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 7-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation and the ball will get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Garrett Crochet out of the game, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. New pitcher on now, Luis Guerrero.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Base is empty, 1 away, and now the DH, Ben Rice. Fastball for a strike. Outside with a breaking ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
Judge waits. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 and 2's the count.
Judge tries to hold up, appeal to first. Nope, he held back. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Here's a 2-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 7-3. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Ian Hamilton.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Ian Hamilton.
Cedar Rafaela up next for the Red Sox.
The center fielder, number 3, Cedar Rafaela.
And a slider in there for a strike. Lined into right. Dives and it gets by. Now he'll turn for second. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he makes it into third with a leadoff triple.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that.
Christian
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And now Christian Campbell.
Oh.
Next one misses. 2 balls and a strike. Rafaela at third with nobody out. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll touch them all. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they cut into the lead. It's 7-5.
This game just got a little more interesting with that home run. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
At the plate, Jarren Duran. The 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1-2.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. Runner on the move. Pitch inside. Throw to second. Ow!
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
And a slider misses down and away.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find his zone.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Man at first with 1 gone, and stepping in for Boston, Rob Refsnyder. Outside, 2-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Man at first, 1 away. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here's the catcher to hit, Carlos Narvaez. On the ground, right side, handled by LeMahieu. Sends it to first, and that is the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 7-5. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the inning. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. Late with the swing there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Outside with a breaking ball. Lifted in the air, right field. Ref Snyder hauls it in for the out.
The center fielder, number 24, Jason.
So digging in, Jason Dominguez. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. That's a strike thanks to the sweeper. Popped up on the left side of the infield. Toro puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
2 down, base is empty. Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. Gonna count 1-2.
1-2's the count.
And there's a ball. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make the call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Austin Wells getting ready to hit. 2 outs. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
So up next, Pablo Reyes. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3. 2 left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Yankees 7 and the Red Sox 5. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Mark Leiter Jr. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball.
Mark Leiter Jr.
And now the first baseman, Romy Gonzalez. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Went back to the splitter, and it was effective.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there, and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Abraham Toro. Next offering is in for a strike.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
The Yanks leading by 2, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And a foul ball, he stays alive. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it surprised a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field. Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Here's Story now. Two down, nobody on. Tap back to the mound. On to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing here this half. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the sixth. It's the Yankees 7 and the Red Sox 5. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the sixth. Now the third baseman, Oswald Peraza.
The third baseman, Oswald Peraza.
That one finds the corner. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Movement in the bullpen. Justin Wilson, a left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Weiser, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
That clips a corner. Out towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ben.
Now the number 2 hitter, Ben Rice. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
Runner takes off. And that one hammered. That's back. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 9-5. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
Aaron Judge at the plate. Hard grounder into the outfield for a nod. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in safely. It's a double and his second hit.
All over that one right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And here comes Bellinger. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss.
1-2 is the count.
That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Runner from second scores as they add on.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Luis Guerrero won't go any further tonight, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for the Red
Garrett
Sox.
Whitlock on the pitch here.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
1 out, runner at second. And up next for New York, Jason Dominguez. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 1 out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the 6th. And the next pitch is way outside. Man at second. Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Now it's LeMahieu up to hit.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And a strike there to LeMahieu. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We're through 6 full. It's the Yankees 10 and the Red Sox 5. Back at Yankee Stadium, top of inning number 7. So stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Christian Campbell digs in now. Campbell having a lot more success on the road this season. And that is out of play. Goldie steps on the bag, 2 up, 2 down.
Now back, left fielder, Duran.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. To the right side. And that is that. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Yankees 10 and the Red Sox 5. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the 7th, and here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Cut out and missed, struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Falling behind 2-1. When you look at the Yankees and think about all those retired numbers, in fact, no more single digits are available with the exception of 0. Chris, what stands out to you?
Well, for me, it kind of explains why I wore number 80 in spring training with the Yankees. Other than the fact I wasn't going to make the team, you look at it, it is pretty difficult, if you would say, as a guy that gets drafted or signs with that team, to think of, man, how am I going to get comfortable with the new number? Because there's not many options left.
So a man at first. Oswald Peraza stepping in now for the Yankees. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate.
The first baseman.
So many great players have played for the Yankees, the likes of Gehrig and Ruth and DiMaggio and Mantle. And then the other retired numbers that really represent the most recent path of success, led, of course, by number 2, Derek Jeter.
Yeah, and obviously the one that stands out the most is that number 2. So many people familiar with the iconic shortstop Derek Jeter and the championships that the Yankees won while he was team captain. Just impressive, but no question about it. The history and all of the legacies of the New York Yankees players over the years is very dynamic.
2 outs. Too low, and it's ball 3. I think it's one of the best all time. An art student at UW-Eau Claire created it. It is super creative, and I think one of the better logos we have in the sport. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Yankees 10 and the Red Sox 5.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Fernando Cruz.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pen in terms of the matchup.
And that one in the air center field. Reyes puts it away for the out. 1 down.
The right fielder, number 30, Rob.
So digging in, Rob Refsnyder. The Yankees leading by 5, and we're in the top of the 8th. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one missing inside. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Jonathan Loaisiga, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Hill also throwing. And it remains 2-2. And misses inside.
Full count.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Carlos.
Man at first.
Narvaez.
Here's the catcher, Carlos Narvaez. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2. Refsnyder, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Off the mark there. Now 2-2. Struck him out looking.
The first baseman, number 23.
And here's the first baseman, Romy Gonzalez. On the ground to the left, Reyes. They get the force, And that will end the inning. One left for the Red Sox. Work to do. It's 10-5.
Now pitching for the Red Sox.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Justin Wilson.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Ben Rice
Leading
now
up
at the plate.
for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Ben Rice.
Clips the corner, and now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And downstairs. The other way. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Everything came together for him. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. And a base hit up the middle. Coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Man at first, nobody out. Cody Bellinger will hit next.
1 and 2's the count.
And now 2 and 2.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
3-2 now. And ball 4 to aboard.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Here's DJ LeMahieu. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Two on, 1 out. Line drive. Campbell tossed to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 11 and the Red Sox 5. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never. Boo, growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic. Still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies, and I love Mike Schmidt. Michael Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Philly Fanatic kind of have some things in common.
We have a similar body type. It's true. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
One ball,
activity in the bullpen. Yerry De Los Santos appears to be getting loose. One down, base is empty. A little bit high. 2-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Just misses with that one.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. So it's their last chance in this one. And now here is Ceddanne Rafaela. Comebacker to the mound. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees take this one in a blowout.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
11-5 your final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.